Hey everyone, my name is Sarah and thanks for joining me on my YouTube channel. I wanted to do a review of a new hair product that I just got in the mail. It's called the Voloom. It's not quite a crimper, not a curling iron, but it's a hair volumizer. So I have very fine hair, as you can see. Always had fine hair. But when I had my baby last year, I also had a lot of postpartum hair loss. So I've been looking for something to give my hair more volume, especially throughout the day. I've always just kind of gone to my old crimper. I don't know if any of you use this to give you some volume. I kind of just crimp underneath my layers so that it doesn't show through too much. So that's what I've always used, but this thing is basically completely broken. Only one panel actually works. I've had it for about 20 years and it was time to move on to something better and more current, and so this Voloom Volumizer is kind of a similar idea to what I've always done with the crimper, but it doesn't create quite as much of that obvious crimpy wave look that will show through my under layers sometimes. So yeah, I just ordered this. It was a lot of money. It was about $130 through Amazon, and I couldn't find it any cheaper on any other websites, but I still wanted to get it, try it out. Like I said, I haven't bought a new hair tool in over 20 years, so this thing, it's ready to go to the dump. But it has served its purpose and it did last a long time. So anyway, so I just wanted to kind of do my hair on camera and show you all how much volume it actually gives, and then you can decide if it's worth purchasing for yourself or not. I watched a few YouTube reviews on the Voloom before I purchased it, and I found it to be helpful. So first thing we're going to do is just kind of an unboxing here. I have tried the product a couple days ago right before work, just really quick. So it's already out of the box. It's right here. I got the full-size one, which is they say it's 1.5 inches on the iron panels. There's also a petite version, which is 1 inch. I think this one's relatively small if you compare it side by side to what I was using, and so I'm glad I didn't go with the petite Voloom. I just got the regular sized one, and I would recommend it. They're the same price. The only thing that's really nice about the petite one, I guess, is if you have super short hair and you want to use it, or it comes in a prettier color. It's like a rosy pink or a blush pink, and this one's white, but whatever. I don't really care that much about the color. I wish it came in pink, but it doesn't bother me that it's not. So this is the full-size version, and here's the box it came in. So I'll open it up and we'll see what's inside. I'll show you all. I haven't really gone through the rest of the box, but let's see. First we have this little piece of paper which says stop, and before you begin, please note Voloom is not a curling iron or crimper. You'll want to be sure to clamp and release when using instead of squeezing and holding it together. For best results, read the manual or visit the website. And then it kind of gives you basic steps to start. So how to turn it on. The lowest heat setting is what it'll automatically go to, which is 300 degrees. Your hair should be dry, and you can raise the temperature by 5-degree increments at a time. So since my hair is extremely fine, I will use the lowest heat setting of 300 degrees. And if you have thicker hair, but you have less strands, so thin hair but thick strands, then you might need to use a higher heat setting. And do not squeeze the Voloom together and hold it for longer than 1 second. So it's just a quick squeeze and release. So that's what we'll be doing, so that you don't get the distinct waffle pattern in your hair, because you don't want that to be obviously coming through your layers. So that's the first card, kind of helpful. Then there's the instruction manual. And then what else do we have in here? These are like clips for your hair to section it. So we'll maybe use one of those. And they give you a kind of like a teasing brush / dividing comb for your hair. Let's take this out. We'll use this as well. And then in the bottom is like a cooling panel slash storage sleeve. So we'll open this up. Since I'm just sitting on the floor of my bedroom, we'll use this once the iron is hot. So I already have it plugged in. I'm going to turn it on. So let's hold 3 seconds. Set on 300, and now it's going to count up until it gets to the set temperature, and then you know it's ready to go. So it actually heats up really quick, I noticed from the first time when I used it, but we'll give it 1 minute. I'll just set it down on the cooling panel. And then I've also got some dry shampoo here for after we're done. I like to use the Baltise brand. I think that's how you say it. And that way that after I do my hair, it'll last for a few days volumed or crimped as I used to do. Okay, so almost to 300 here. So what I'm going to do is I'll start to section off my hair. So basically I don't want to volume the very top of my hair because then it will show that waffle pattern. So I'm just going to push that to the side, just about an inch or so of hair. And these are interesting. Maybe I've just never used it. We'll put that there, and I'm just going to volume section by section down this side. I'll do the other side, and I'll do the back just a touch. So it is preheated 300 degrees. So we'll go ahead and just grab not the very front, because like you don't want your little front bangs to be volumed either, since that'll definitely show through. But I'll just grab about an inch back, lift it, and then we'll start with this here. So release, clamp, release, clamp, release, all the way down. You don't have to do it all the way down, but since I don't have much hair to begin with, especially since a lot of it fell out postpartum, I need a little volume at my ends as well, because anything that's grown in since, I just have a ton of flyaways that are about 2 inches long at this point, and so they're not helpful for my volume. So that's why I'm going to kind of clamp all the way down. But I've seen other video tutorials where they don't actually clamp all the way. So here's the next layer. Clamp, release, clamp, release, all the way down. I'm going to do mine. And then I'm going to just do the roots a second, quick time. I noticed someone that I watched on YouTube did that. They would just went like this a couple more times, and it really helped with the root section to get that extra volumed. And then right over my ears, since they seem to stick out a lot through my fine hair, I'm definitely going to do a good job voluming right over my ears. And just a touch more at the roots. There. Now this underneath in the back is all hair that's not going to show through. So I'm just going to quickly do the very bottom of my hair as well. Just grab one more clip. I don't know if you could see on camera, but these all flyaways are new growth that sticks up everywhere. It's unavoidable. And then a touch more at my roots. There. So now I'm going to let it down, and then hopefully we can see the difference already. So I always part my hair more to this side so there's less hair over here anyway. But use their little brush and we'll see the difference on the side of my hair that already has less hair but should be more voluminous from this Voloom product. So my camera angle's a little bit weird, but I hope that you can see already how much volume is on this side versus this side. And it feels a lot more fluffy too. So yeah, I'm happy with that. I have done the other time that I tried it just a touch up here as well, really quick so it doesn't waffle pattern like that, just to give that a little bit of texture on top as well. So yeah, since you do it really quick, you don't really see too much of that waffle coming through. But let's switch over to the other side. So I'm just gonna I'll use their comb, grab a touch of hair that we're not gonna volume on the very top. It's about an inch apart. Flip it over and we'll use our clip. And then we'll start on this side. So leaving the very front out of it, we're gonna volume over here. Release, release. And then I'll do a touch more at the roots, like that. And flip it over. I think the more that you do this, the better that you'll get at it as well. So you can kind of, I don't know, learn from previous times. We'll flip that over and we'll use another clip. That's how I felt with crimping my hair too. Like at first you'd sometimes see the crimps through, and then as I got better it wasn't as bad. This is kind of the same idea. And I'm not going to curl my hair, but I have seen other YouTube tutorials where the girls did volume their hair and then curl it, give those like big wavy beach type curls, and it looked really good because it gave that extra volume on top from the voluming, and then you also had your big curls on bottom. And so I don't have very long hair anymore, but I still do curl my hair sometimes, and I want to try doing that just to give that top, you know, those, I don't know, big volume. Definitely over my ears where my ears stick through. A lot of voluming there. And then I've kind of got this sort of flat area. I'm just going to lift up and volume kind of a different angle. And a little more at the roots. So we'll just clip back this, and then I'll do the very under layer. These clips are actually really handy. I've never used clips like that before. I had a third one. Here it is. Perfect. And then right back here you can see it's just very, very flat. Always just kind of clings to my neck. But I'll give it some volume and hopefully it'll keep from getting stuck to my neck back there. Also, like I said, dry shampoo seems to help, especially underneath after I'm done with my hair, even though it's not dirty, so I'm not using it as a shampoo, but I'm just kind of using it as another technique to keep my hair from kind of like clinging to my neck as it gets a little bit more greasy throughout the day. All right, so I'll take out these clips. Let's see the progress. Here we go. I'm just going to use their brush, brush it out, and there we go. I haven't done the back at all, but I'm just going to quickly lift up a small layer, clip it this way, and I'll just volume it really, really fast, maybe just one or two sections, if you can see that at all. And the roots again, and then one more way back here, which you probably can't see. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna call that good for just some day hair. And let's take a look. So it's definitely more definitely more volume. I really like how, unlike with the crimper, I don't see any of that pattern through my top layer at all. Right here is just the smallest bit, which if it bothered me, I could just take my straightener to it and fix that, but it really doesn't bother me. And so now what I would do is I would just shake up my dry shampoo, spray underneath, and just a couple passes, and that'll keep my hair nice and fresh all day. That's just another tip that I use for my very fine hair, but I'm really happy with that. I hope on camera that you could see kind of what a big difference it makes for my hair, and it'll pretty much stay, I think, like this throughout the day. So yeah, I hope this was helpful. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. I would recommend this product, definitely. And I just wish that the price point was a lot cheaper. I think it's overpriced. I think more of a $50 to $60 price point would be appropriate, but for people like me that are desperate to have some extra volume to their very fine hair, I still will pay it because, I don't know, I guess I consider it maybe one less salon visit for the year. It pays for itself if you consider that. So yeah, thanks for watching, and give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you'd like to see more videos like this, and hopefully I'll be able to continue to bring more reviews to this channel and keep up with it better. But thanks for watching.